Actor and director of 39 major stage productions, the youngest performer to play Henry V at the Royal Shakespeare Company. Here's why we're inspired by Kenneth Branagh. After graduating from RADA, he joined the RSC and went on to found a critically acclaimed Renaissance theatre company.
If he's part of a company, you don't ever get the feeling that he thinks he's the most important there.
He went on to enjoy global success in theatre, film and television as both an actor and director. In 2015 he returned to the London stage and spent a year putting on a season of plays with the Kenneth Branagh Theatre Company, championing his ideals of repertory theatre and bringing new audiences to the West End.
Once a day I'll visit the chamber where they lie, and tears shed there shall be my recreation.
In The Winter's Tale, I used to stand beside him before the scene. I have a long velvet coat on. We were standing there just about to go on, and I went, "Oh, I've forgotten to put on my skirt." Well, I'm here to tell you that Ken Branagh lay against the wall of the theatre. He laughed and laughed and laughed till the tears were pouring down his face. No help, of course.
Regarded as one of Britain's foremost actors with a career spanning 30 years, the Olivier Awards are proud to present Sir Kenneth Branagh with the special award for his contribution to British theatre.
Ken, I'm very, very sorry I'm not there. And I'm thrilled that you're getting this award. And I hope it'll teach you to behave better. And please employ me again.
Please welcome Oscar, Tony and Olivier Award winner, Sir Mark Rylance.
I was upstaged by Olivier. I was very touched when I was told that Ken Branagh had asked for me to give him this special award. It's the first job he's ever offered me. No, that's not true, actually. I was told at first that it was a Lifetime Achievement Award, and I thought, oh dear, I'm 57, Ken's 56, we've reached that stage where they give you a nice award which is basically saying, thank you very much, now clear off and let someone else have a go. But the organizers have renamed it a special award, and you can forgive them for calling it a Lifetime Achievement Award, as it seems to me it would take any of us a couple of lifetimes to achieve what Ken Branagh has achieved in his lifetime. But then he's always seemed attracted by the impossible, and perhaps that's why he stands as a kind of champion or hero of the imagination, not only in our community, but it feels like in Britain, and maybe further afield. The impossible, to not only play Henry V, but then to make a film of Henry V. And if you can't find a director you like, direct it yourself. To not only direct films, but to direct Robert De Niro in a film. These things always seem so brave and courageous to me, and that's the inspiration that he's given me in my career, that things are possible, and that you can turn up. Of course, knowing him, and I only know him a little bit, I know that things are not as easy as he makes them seem. That's the other quality he's had. I remember seeing him at RADA, at drama school, and while we were all shouting and waving our arms and full of all kinds of theories of acting, there he was, making it seem as easy as anything. How does he do it? I know for a fact that he's the same as us, for all his specialness, that he has grave doubts. He has a very critical, self-critical voice. He's full of fears and worries, like any of us, whatever business we go about. and yet he turns up. Turns up, as Judy was saying, not just to promote himself, but he's made work for thousands of actors, thousands of theatre people and film people, and led them bravely into all kinds of different projects. And I will always admire him for that. I feel, as his elder, and as he's asked me to come out here, that I should give him a little bit of advice, and I haven't been able to think about what I could say to Ken as advice. He doesn't seem to need advice, but to invite him up now, I'd like to think the one thing I think is important, I've heard it tonight, is maybe at our age, Ken, you should pick up an instrument, learn it, and keep practicing. So I'd like to invite onto the stage the very special, the unique, the truly inspiring Sir Ken Branagh. No, I'm sorry, the organisers have asked that we cut the evening a bit short. They don't want to hear anything more. No, I'm serious, I'm serious. No, there is the reason I'm interrupting, there's a special gift for you that you're unaware of, and I'll say nothing more than ask that special gift to come on. The companies of his Renaissance Theatre season in the West End.
Been done up like a kipper. You know, people sometimes ask me how I do some of the things I do, and well, here's the answer. Actually, well, we do it. All of these people do it, and these are everybody front stage, backstage, and that, boy, does that make this special. So thank you, Mark, the great genius, Mark Rylance. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, the Society of London Theatre. This is special. It's very, very special. However, I'm also very happy to know that in the best possible way, there is nothing special about me. I'm a working class boy from Belfast. I was a comprehensive school kid in Reading, and the privileges that I've had are health and a loving and supportive family. They're here tonight. I love them very much, and wonderful friends. And by them and by a lot of people in this room, including all of these people, I was inspired to dream. And when people ask me for advice now about working in the theatre, I suggest the same. Wherever you are, wherever you're from, dream. Dream big. And don't be frightened, because in the end, fear and dreams do not mix. There are no mistakes, they're just lessons. And in theatre making and in life, my experience is that it works so much more beautifully when it is a team game, that we work better together than apart, that company is good, and that kindness is king. We live in a very dangerous world, and necessity of art has never been more certain. And whether we're in a theatre where movement moves us, or songs lift us, or words stir us, or laughter lets us cry with joy, these deceptively ephemeral theatrical dreams created with a community of friends live here, like now, in a shared space, they necessarily divert and they entertain, and at their most magical, they change lives. And when that happens, we can, in fact, help to change the world just a little bit. This, I believe. I've seen the evidence amongst the audiences I've been privileged to play before across the last 35 years. And indeed, I salute the great British theatre-going public for enabling us to make a living and to share stories with, and to know that we are not alone. Perhaps our most gracious and perceptive audience member across the whole of our recent season was a woman who had made an historic and indelible success with her husband in one of our plays. And she came to the theatre and she spoke of our production with such clarity and enthusiasm and generosity. She talked about the politics, the contemporary relevance, the reactions of audiences now and then, so that we approached the remainder of our run with renewed energy, purpose, and understanding. And that play was The Entertainer, and the great artist who embodied everything that nights like this inspire was the great Joan Plowright, otherwise known as Lady Olivier, who is with us tonight. Shakespeare was right about human beings. We are such stuff as dreams are made on. Keep dreaming. Keep making stuff. It matters, now more than ever. Thank you for this. I am deeply honored. Good night. Thank you.
Congratulations to all our awards.